tuning in. Again, if you're tuning in right now, what time is it?
It's about to be 8.
It's about to
It's
be
8 now.
It's 8 o'clock. That means it is BOK time. BOK, the broadcast with Rick Elliott. I am so glad for anyone and everyone tuning in, whether you're seeing this now on Instagram or you're seeing this on Facebook. This is what I have been waiting for. I've been waiting for an opportunity not just to be seen, but to be seen by you. I've been waiting for the opportunity to talk to someone and tell somebody about some of the things that go on in my mind. So tonight, we're going to be talking about BOK. What does this BOK mean? For me, I have termed myself a self-proclaimed inspirationalist. That's what I do. My goal and my hope is to inspire you. My goal and my hope is to share love, to spread kindness. That's what I do. So tonight I'm going to share some things from my experiences with you on life, living life, going through life, and we're going to be talking about love. I'm really excited because it's not just a song. We're going to be talking about love. I'm getting technical signs from my crew and I don't... Just tell me.
Oh no, we good.
Okay, all right.
No,
All right,
we got people coming in. We good.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you again for coming in. Before I start, I want to give some shout outs to a few people. First of all, I want to thank my family for their support with everything that I do. My uncle, my aunt, my cousins, who I call my nieces, but my little cousins, and my grandmother, the queen of my world, a woman who, she's one of those grandmothers. Like, where would I be without my grandmama? So I want to say thank you to my family, first of all. I'm appreciative for this opportunity to be able to come into your cell phone, to come up on your laptop, to come into your world for just a few minutes. I'm not going to hold this long because I want to have an effective time where we are able to have a little discourse, a little dialogue, if you will. So I want to give a shout out to my family. I have a live studio audience for the premiere episode. Make some noise. So I've got a live studio audience. I've got a whole technical team. I have a glam squad that, you know what I'm saying, like everything is just lovely. So I'm very grateful for my friends to be here and support me. I want to give out another shout out to the HIV Stops With Me campaign. We are a campaign that is focused on the awareness, prevention, and social change of HIV. So this year's campaign is Slay. So I got a chance to get my modelation on and get the image here. It's not about the image though, it's about slaying HIV. It's something that we all do together. It's something that we do by taking medication if you're positive. If you don't know that you're positive, go get tested. Encourage your friends to get tested on a regular basis if they are engaging in adult activities. It's important that we work because for me, as a man of color, we are one of the most affected as a gay man of color. My target generation and demographic is one of the most severely and highly affected groups that HIV and AIDS affects. So, come on now, let's get that together. So, I want to thank you if you're coming in, if you've been watching and supporting me here for a few minutes, I'm very appreciative. I'm glad to be able to share with you tonight's topic, and that is about love. 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 It's a word that if you are into the Bible, if you are into religious or spiritual processes, it's a word that is thrown around often. It's thrown around a lot. And people throw out that word, oh, I love you bro, love you sis. But many times we don't comprehend what we're saying and the power and magnitude of what we are saying to one another, what we're sharing. So this evening, I'm going to be talking about love from two perspectives. That is giving love and receiving love. Now, love is not just a romantic action or word. Love is something that I personally feel is innate. It is not an emotion, it's a sense of being. It's a time when you're able to look at yourself inwardly, and the only way I feel, this is the truth that I feel, that you're able to love is if you allow yourself to be open. Firstly, we'll talk about being open and receiving love. The truth of the matter is that the average person has a terrible time trying to just receive a simple compliment. Most people, though we want sometimes social validation, though sometimes we want to have those words of encouragement and things that make us feel good and words of accolade, sometimes though it's a desire to have, it still does not translate in a way where we're open when it comes along. It's kind of like they say when you're in a relationship or you're looking for a relationship, like if you stop looking, then the person comes along. It's sort of that when you allow yourself to be open to possibility, it allows a blessing to come into your life that is shared from one person to another, one heart to another. That's the human nature. That's the human side of who we are. That we are all connected by blood. We all bleed the same, if nothing else. If for nothing else, our differences and the things that separate us culturally, all of the things that make us unique, don't separate us from being a part of a human race. So here we are as the human race. On a regular day, you go out, you get up, you get on the train, you get in the car, you're on the expressway, you're on the bus. How many times in a morning time, on your way to work, on your way to school, on your way to church, do people stop you or someone stop you, give you a compliment, you look so good. Oh, that's so nice. I love what you have on. You have such a beautiful smile. Look at your hair. What do you use? It's rare that the average person, I don't know about you, and me myself, as far as compliments go, but the average person is not looking for compliments on a regular basis. It comes as a surprise in most cases, and that's why a lot of times people become bashful and blush and have a difficult time receiving the compliment. The thing is that when you are unable to receive the compliment, when you are unable to let that person bless you at that moment, there's a closed nature that you're living in. In order to be loved, you have to be open and be receptive to what love has to give to you. Love is a superpower. It's not just a word. It's not just something to be taken lightly. It is a superpower that allows you to harness a strength that you can change the trajectory of someone's life by how you show love for them. Even in the Bible, there's a story that speaks upon love, and it speaks upon the love of God and His first love, and so on and so forth. The love that you received the first time, your first kiss, the first time you had your grandmother's sweet potato pie, the first time that you went to prom, first love, the first time you experience something will be the most pure time that you have in your life. And it's something that we all go after. I call it the principle of firsts. The principle of first states that when you are allowing yourself to engage in any particular event or thing, that first time is going to have such a weight to you. There's a gravity in the first time that you do something. When I toast to the first time. Cheers to the first time. Because there's a time that you'll never get back when you experience the situation for the first time. It's going to stick in you. It sticks in your mind. So here we are. We have the principle of firsts. We have our love. In order to be loved, there's that openness. But also, on the other side, in order to give love, you have to be a little bit even more open. You have to be open to the possibility that the love that you have to give is not going to be returned. That's the honest truth. You cannot expect a you out of someone else. You cannot expect for someone else to be appreciative and or receive the love that you have to give. And that is a thick skin mentality that must be taken on. To say, it's okay, you don't want to receive my compliment, that's all right. So for a moment, as I go into, or we think on the be okay principle, I want to share something with you that has changed my life. It's 2 words. They are very simple, and it may seem trivial, it may seem minute, but it allows you to come to a place and a space that I have found peace and solace in. So I'm going to ask you to do something. If you are with people, if you're by yourself, it's all right, but I just want you to give me 3 seconds. If you can close your eyes, that's fine. If you can't, I want you to give me 3 seconds as we seek to find the purest light or the purest darkness that you can see in your mind. Either one is okay. And allow that moment to happen, to clear your mind just for a second or 2. Allow yourself to be present in the moment enough to be open to the space and the opportunities of what the moment has to offer. Now, those 2 words that I have taken on as a personal mantra and that I live by are, it's okay. Everything for me can be attributed to and applied to and used with, strengthened by those words. It's okay. Things are going to happen. But things that happen that are not in align with what we want for our life, not only is it okay, but there's a bigger picture that has to be seen. Often in life, we become very caught up in a right now incident that has nothing to do with the long-term coincidence. No, that's not the word. The long-term, lack of a better word, the long-term, the outcome at the end of the experience. So here we are using this word, be okay, as a mantra. It's okay. Apply that. Think about the hardest thing that happened to you today. If you broke your pencil lead and that upset you and burned your biscuits, it's okay. There is a place of love that you have to give to yourself. And at the end of the day, in order to receive love, in order to give love, the first step is to be open. Be open to possibilities. Be open to connection. As you're open to that connection and you apply a principle and a thought that it's okay, it's really okay. It's really okay. Everything that happens can be used for a reason. But what are you going to do with that reason? And at the end of the day, the principle that I share and the thing that drives me most is love. So what we're going to do as we talk about these be okays, be okay with love, is tell ourselves that I'm okay. It's okay for me to be loved and to love others. With that, finally, with that, you got to love yourself in such a way that you empower yourself to know I'm worthy of receiving love. I'm worthy of hearing compliments. I'm worthy of hearing about how beautiful I look, how handsome I am, how well I did at the competition. Those things feel good. It feels good to give someone else a compliment. It feels good to receive a compliment. And that sharing, that circle is what I seek to strengthen in the world. The circle of not just life, but the circle of love that we share heart to heart, hand to hand, friend to friend, person to person. All right, I'm going to wrap up here. I want to thank everyone who has tuned in who has joined me. You mean so much to me. These will be up on Instagram and Facebook, so you still can share. Please like, share, comment. If you want to know more about me, please visit my website. That is www.rickelliott.com. RICELLIOTT, rickelliott.com. And until next week, and Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this has been Be Okay, the broadcast with Rick Elliott, and I love you. Thank you so much.